Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for tonight's request, we are going to do Casey Anthony. I'm not gonna waste too much time, we'll get right into it. The usual Game of Thrones. It's really funny because I've already gotten like 2 comments in my videos about how I talk too much. If you don't like the fact that I talk too much, my channel isn't going to be for you, okay? I just want to put that out there. There is plenty of other tarot readers on YouTube, and you are more than welcome to watch them. Okay, you don't have to watch my stuff. If you do, I really appreciate you. You're awesome. But I'm going to talk a lot. Okay, you're going to have to just deal with it. It's who I am. And again, if you don't like it, my page is not for you. Okay. So, a documentary or something just came out with her, and I had gotten, a request to do a reading on Casey Anthony. And also, I think she might have, or someone made an allegation that, somebody else might be involved, you know, when she had, you know, did what she did to poor baby Kaylee. Bless her heart. Just makes me sad that this world's just so sick. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's really hard for me sometimes to deal with things. It breaks my heart. Okay. Let me get into this and get these shuffled. Just gonna do a mix here. That's another thing I haven't really learned to do good yet, is shuffle my cards. It's amazing to see how some people can just do it. Like, I try to do it like this, and they just kind of can't do it. I can't do it, so make sure these are... Alright, so Casey Anthony. Casey Anthony. Casey Anthony. Alright. Almost done here, I'm sorry. I like to shuffle it on camera because, you know, I've seen some people do readings before and they're like, oh, well, like, you know, you already have the cards ready before you filmed, and, you know, I just try to be as honest and transparent as I can be, because I want to try to be professional, you know. Alright, I'm gonna get these laid out here. I'm trying to be quick, guys. I'm trying to be quick. So, yeah, I do talk a lot, but like I said, the people who like it will stay, and the people who don't won't, you know, and just don't leave stupid comments on my videos. That's all. I don't even get paid for this, you know, it's my hobby. I do it because I enjoy it, not for money, you know, and I'm willing to give you a free reading right now. I can pull past life cards for you. I can do a pendulum reading for you, to the best of my ability. And if you have any requests on anything, I can do conspiracy theories, cold cases, celebrities, anything. Just leave me a comment and I will definitely do it for you. So, let's pull some cards. I gotta get a quick drink. Chocolate water, my favorite. I love chocolate water. Okay, so Casey Anthony. Everything's laid out. Okay. See a couple sticking out already. It's so funny because sometimes it takes me like a minute to pull, and other times this one was pretty quick. We have Strength. We have 6 of Cups. We have 5 of Swords in reverse. We have 10 of Spears. We have King of Cups. So, again, if anything comes to me intuitively, I will let you know. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It honestly all just depends on who this is, but I can tell you, Casey, she's got some issues, okay? She's very good at manipulating. You know, bless Kaylee's heart. Some people might not like me saying this, but she never should have had her. I don't know how any person can even think about harming their child. I mean, I don't care what that kid does. There is never an okay reason to end your child's life. Ever. Ever. Okay. So, we'll just start with the Ten of Spears. That's the page I pulled first. So, the Ten of Spears is the card of burdens. You're carrying so much responsibility that you have lost sight of your purpose. You've been caught up in others' demands or put yourself under pressure to perform, prioritize tasks, and ask for support. And you can succeed. The card also shows carrying guilt from the past. If this is your first card in the spread, you may be too distracted to see the reading right now. It's just what it says. But with this one, you know, I'm gonna go with, you know, she is carrying guilt from this. She better be carrying guilt from this. I would definitely hope so. You know, overwhelmed, feeling, guilt, burden, and yeah, absolutely. I mean, that card right there definitely signifies, you know, Casey. You know, she has, you know, I mean, this really horrible thing happened to Kaylee, and, I hope she is feeling guilt. I really do. I hope this card is accurate. I feel like it is. I really do. I feel like that kind of hits the nail on the head. But, yeah. Yeah. You better feel guilt. You better feel guilt. That poor little girl did not deserve that. Oh my god. It gets to me sometimes, guys. It really does. Okay, so we're gonna move on from that. The next one we have... Cups. So... Six of Cups. Six of Cups, nostalgia, reunion, harmony, childhood. The Six is a card of the visitor from the past. An individual comes back into your life offering friendship and affection while helping you appreciate both the past and the present. Equally, you may find that your past learning experience finds a new creative idea or project. However, this card manifests for you. The past will have an important bearing on the future. So I'm almost... That might actually... it could be two things. Now, the first thing I'm thinking is it could be, like, the documentary and stuff that she had just, filmed. You know, it's kind of bringing up the past, you know, and what happened back in... I can't remember the year, but whenever this happened. So yeah, that would make sense. Or, maybe somebody has came back into her life. Somebody from the past. That could be it too. Or it could be both, honestly. Could be both scenarios in this situation. I'm gonna move on, to... Oh, we have 5 swords too. Oh, swords. I was thinking that was a sword card, but that was wrong. My bad, I made a mistake. Okay, so the next one we have is the 5 of Swords in reverse. That's what I meant to say. Okay, so the 5 of Swords in reverse. In the reverse position, this 5 shows that the battle is not worth having at all. It's because it is a lie. You may have been falsely accused, scapegoated, or bullied. You'll soon see where the real incompetence lies. This is all alleged for entertainment purposes only, okay? I am kind of feeling that there might have been somebody else involved in this. I don't think it was just Casey who, or maybe not even that. Maybe, somebody else knew, is what I'm feeling. Somebody else knew what happened. You know, they knew that she did this, and they almost tried to help her maybe cover up. That's what I feel intuitively. I don't know if any other, you know, readers or, one that I do know is Aphrodite. I know he did one, and he was kind of feeling the same thing. I'm definitely feeling that, and that card does kind of talk about it, you know, maybe being falsely accused, maybe, you know, someone else was involved. That's kind of what I'm feeling with that. Somebody else definitely knows something. Like, they knew. There's definitely some lies and deception, for sure. I can definitely feel that. There's things that we don't know still, as well. Things that haven't came out yet. Maybe they will, but I can definitely feel that. That's why I got confused with the swords, because I had another cup that I didn't read. That's what it was. Oops. Okay, so we have King of Cups. Back to the cups. King of Cups. So, resolution, emotions. The king is often an advisor, an academic, artist, or a business person, and tarot generally represents the ideal male partner. Kind and charismatic, he is sensitive to others, but his inability to deal with his own strong emotions means he can appear distant, apply to a situation, take a balanced view in order to heal a dispute. Also be reassured that you can manage your emotions when the pressure is on. So this card, a lot of emotions. This could be a male in Casey's life. Could be the dad, could be a boyfriend, possibly, allegedly. Very emotional person. Seems to be more of a male figure, so I don't know. Could be the dad, could be a boyfriend, I'm thinking. Allegedly. Yeah. That's kind of what I feel with that one. Then we have strength. So strength, key meanings, patience, courage, strength, resilience, pressure, control, compassion. Strength invites you to get a situation under control, to connect with your inner strength, to deal with external pressure or internal conflict. This may mean taking a moral stance, holding your ground, your values, or dealing sensitively with a hurt, an angry individual, or a wounded part of the self. The card also reminds you that you have willpower to break addictions or negative thinking. So yeah, I mean, this would definitely, have to do with Casey. And, all the conflict and, all the things, that has happened with her. So, yeah, it makes sense to me. Let's do 5 more, and then I'm going to close out. I already see 2 that are sticking out. 3. One more. The moon. Ooh! The moon in reverse. Ace of Swords. 4 of Swords. Ace of Coins. In reverse. The high... whatever he is. I have really bad pronunciation. And sometimes I get a little embarrassed because I can't pronounce things the correct way. But yeah, that. So let's start with that first. I think it's a Hierophant. I don't know how the heck to say it, but you know what it is. Okay, you know what it is. Don't laugh at me. I'm just kidding, you can laugh. I don't give a shit. Okay, so we have this one. Okay. So this one says, is a bad teacher or a leader who power trips, disrupts groups or communities. More generally, the card can show wrong direction. You may need to withdraw and choose another option. Yeah, just, that could be talking about her. Or maybe even somebody else, close in her life. Maybe the person who, had something to do with this, going down the wrong path, making mistakes, disrupting groups or communities. What happened way back when, I would say that's a pretty big disruption, honestly. It was very devastating for the community. It was devastating for the whole, world, I think, when we found out, what happened to Kaylee. So that could be what that's talking about. And again, as I say, if any other readers, see some of these cards and maybe have more input, please feel free to let me know. It helps me. I'm still learning. So, I do appreciate the help. Okay, next we have the moon in reverse. Let me just pull that up. Where are you, moon? Moon in reverse. Okay, so when reversed, the moon suggests buried emotions, maybe blocking your relationships or creative projects. This card invites you to look at your deepest needs rather than downgrade your expectations to fit what is on offer. So I think with that, you know, it is talking about, she's got a lot of buried emotions. You know, I mean, I would too, honestly, if I was her, and everything that has happened with that situation. I can definitely feel that there is a lot of buried emotions and stuff, you know, and she's gonna have to, you know, continue to try to heal and work on herself and, you know, hopefully get through that. It's so funny because Aphrodite said the same thing, but I definitely get how, you know, he feels. Like, I kind of feel the same way. Like, I really don't feel bad for her either. I really don't. She never should have been a mom. What happened was fucked up. You know, I mean, if you don't want the kid, I mean, again, and I don't know, allegedly, you know, if, I do think somebody else was involved, right? But I can't just be like, oh, you know, somebody else was there. But, you know, from the sounds of it, I don't think her parents were all that great either. But, you know, I mean, if you don't want the kid, give it to somebody who will love it. You know what I mean? There's so many people who just want that opportunity to have a child. You know, and somebody would have taken care of her and loved her, but instead you just take her out like she's trash. It makes me really, really angry. Like, it really does. But yeah, I feel the same way. I don't feel bad for her. I really, truly don't. You could have did things differently. You know what I mean? It didn't have to go like this. I will never understand. I will never understand. But, you know, there's just so many people that would have, you know, taken her. You know, I mean, even some people have even, you know, dropped their kids off at, like, police stations and, you know, fire stations. I've actually heard quite a few people that have done that. You know, at least she would have been loved. At least she would have been taken care of, because it ain't fair what happened to her, and we all know it. But anyways, let's move on. Don't get me on my soapbox. Okay, we're gonna move on back to the swords. So we have 4 of Swords. So 4 of Swords, refuge, rest, recovery, stress, withdraw. It's time for rest and recuperation after a period of stress. This may mean taking time away from work to recover from physical illness or pressure, or putting a relationship or project on hold until it's time to make a decision. See this as an opportunity to find personal space and perspective. The card can also show time to reconnect with your spirituality. So, again, I think this is her, you know, a lot of pressure, a lot of stress, anxiety. Again, that does make sense. So she needs to get herself in check, you know, if she's willing to do that. We'll see. Okay, so next we have Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. So Ace of Swords. Beginnings, decisions, clarity, intellect. The Ace reveals success and breakthrough with determination and clarity of purpose. You get what you want in work, creative projects, and relationships. Everything changes for better when this Ace comes into play, but there may be some level of confrontation to wield that awesome sword with care. So, maybe, you know, she will heal and do what she needs to do. Oh, my foot's asleep. Hopefully. I hope that she does. She definitely needs healing. Especially, you know, there's definitely, I can definitely feel, I mean, it's obvious she has some type of mental illness. I can definitely feel that. And she needs to address these issues and, you know, try to heal the best that she can. And I hope that she does. And she's gonna live her life, you know, and be happy, I guess. But, there could be some confrontation that comes with it. And maybe it's with all this stuff, you know, coming out, you know, talking about this case again. And, you know, these alleged things with, you know, the dad being involved or something, you know, could be something along those lines. And then the last one that we have for her is Ace of Coins in reverse. So find me here. Ace of Coins, where are you? Ace of Coins in reverse. Okay, so Ace of Coins in reverse. The reverse card can show a false start. You may not get the work or investment you expect. You are not paid for work you do. Additional meanings include materialism, financial mistakes, so it might be best to avoid making money decisions just now. Maybe a business deal or something's gonna go wrong. Or, you know, who knows? Could be something like that. Or maybe some type of work or something she has planned. Maybe it ain't gonna work out. She might have to, I don't know. She might have to do something different. Make a different decision, or something's gonna fall through. I feel like something might fall through. I don't know what that could be. I mean, I could go more into it, but, I have to move on. I can always come back and do a part 2 if you'd like that. But yeah. That's what that card could mean. So, that's it for this one. I'm gonna move on. I have more videos to film. If you have any more requests, drop them down below. I will do all of them. I still have quite a few more I have to get to. I'm getting to those videos, don't worry. You will have them as soon as possible. And I appreciate you being here. I really do. I hope you have a fantastic night, and I will see you soon.